Welcome back to Crafting with Rocks. This is Aholibamah, and today we put together this chicken cooker, which is a copy of the design by Xisuma Void. I actually combined a couple of his different designs and came up with this. So it should continually feed chickens from that dispenser on the top into the cedar chamber until it runs out, and then it should just use their eggs to keep it going. So here we go. We're gonna put some eggs in. So I will put them in here, and then to get it started, I just flip this a few times to shoot out some eggs, and hopefully, no chickens yet. Of course, it's not shooting them out. So that's interesting. Okay, well, I can fix that. Watch this trick. There we go. Put a few more in. Let's see what we've got now. Looks like we've got a few chickens in there, and they will avoid the entity cramming rule because of that vine that's in there. Xisuma used a ladder in his, but I've got a vine. I guess I could take this off since it doesn't do what I planned. Just got to keep popping this torch for now. There we go. And then we'll just fill this back up. And just to get it going, let's fill this up too. Actually, that doesn't do it. We need to fill the hopper. That doesn't do it either. Okay. So we'll put a few in the hopper. That should activate both the top and the bottom. So we'll put some more back in here for the cedar chickens. Oh, sorry about that. Just keep these going. Okay, that looks pretty good. We'll just put the rest of these in here, and it should keep itself going from here on. Should be nothing. Good. Okay, so what happens is these chickens grow up and lay eggs, the eggs go in here, and as soon as they're in the hopper, this activates the comparator, which powers the block behind the comparator, which turns off this torch, which is locking this burnout clock. The burnout clock goes clickety click, 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 and sends these eggs into the cedar chickens, but it also powers this dust, which activates both the top and the bottom of this to shoot out the eggs on the bottom and the lava on the top to cook any adult chickens and feed any children chickens in, or eggs, throw any eggs in. So there we have it. That is the contraption built by Xisuma Void, and I will put a link in the description for that. Meanwhile, we're going to do something else that I've seen from Xisuma Void over here. I don't remember the details or the episode number, but we're going to do a bee breeding chamber based off of something I saw in one of his videos from season 7 of Hermitcraft. So I will get to work on that and bring you back. So here we are. I've put it together and put a few bee nests on the other side. We'll get some on this side just to make sure we finish filling everything up. And then the goal is just bring in the bees like so. Get them all bred up. And lure the babies over to this side. Then we make sure that everything gets filled up. Looks like these ones are all bred. Okay, so then we let them do their thing. And when I see 3 bees go into one hive, then I call it full. Of course, I don't know that I'll be able to see that. So, that's why I have these. They won't even go into the hives without this, right? So, I will get some flowers for them, and the other thing is these. Once there are enough bees in the hive, then I can close it off. So we want to put these ones here. There you go, guys. And wow, they love those flowers. I should have 2 high flowers so that they can crowd them better. That way they can get into the hives, but they can't get out. So we'll see how this works. Hopefully all the baby bees come over here and go in these hives and they get full. I guess we'll see. So these bees have all pollinated and they can't get in the hives because the hives are all full, or bee nests, I suppose, are all full. So these 3 are completely full of bees. So I'll pick those up and take them out. I need a good place to store the full ones though, because I haven't set up a chest for that just yet. So I'll put them in here with the cooked chicken that hasn't begun coming in yet because they haven't grown up. That's quite a few up there though. So I will keep this up and make sure that all the bee nests get full. So I will bring you back when I'm done. So the chicken cooker has begun working. A lot of the chickens are grown up back here, and it had this completely cleared out, which gave us one cooked chicken before. So that'll keep going as time goes on and probably increase in speed as these empty out. I'm not going to add any more eggs because that's enough chickens in the cedar section. So it'll throw more eggs through here, and it'll cook them as they grow up, and they will end up in there. Meanwhile, as you can tell, I've filled up a few bee nests over here, and these three might be full. I can't quite tell until that bee, needs to go in and nest it. It isn't absolutely clear. So I will keep going on this and bring you back when I have some more information. All right, here I go to put in the bees' nests on these, and then they will be ready. I just need to put in the bees' nest, and then I need to come back and put in shears, and then this will be ready to harvest all of the honeycomb. This is frustrating because parts of it have to be done at night, like this part, or I need to construct a more serious system to lock the bees in when I need to work on it. And I don't feel like doing that. So these are full bee nests. And now I need to go get the shears. And after I put the shears in, I will sleep and I will bring you back for that part. Okay, without greater ado, here we go. This is our test of the honeycomb system. Should be 3 bees in each of these. And yes, I count 3 in each. So they should attack those flowers and get all the pollen, and then go back into their nest, and we should get some honeycomb. Looks like it's begun. So it won't be long before we have some product. I'll do 4 on each side. It's not going to be symmetrical, but well, it'll be symmetrical this way, but it doesn't go all the way back here. I could fit another one here without a problem, but I don't think I need that much production. So then I just need to feed shears into there as it uses them up. Meanwhile, over here, the chicken farm's going at it. Got 4 cooked chickens so far and 3 feathers. Not that feathers is a huge deal. Plenty of chickens in there. And I've been working on this so that in addition to those 4, we also have these ones. I put 3 on the other side, but then the baby bees that they had escaped and came through. So now I need to go back and repopulate the ones that I put on the other side there. So let's try breeding these guys. And then see if they'll fill these up. Meanwhile, I can watch and make sure everything else still takes place. Looks like it's time to harvest this over here, and definitely the vines. All right. Sounds like the bees just popped out again. And we've got some honeycomb. So this is working a treat. Wow, it just keeps coming. So that works nice. I will have some honeycomb blocks. I really wish they would add in some candles to be made from the honeycomb. You know, it's beeswax, so that would make nice candles, and they could work the same way as the sea pickles, except, not underwater. And now we're putting in the hives for the honey, or the bee nests rather. Looks like a couple of them were ready. That's not a big surprise. I saw several of that when I was making sure they were full. So with this, I believe this floor is probably about complete. There's not much more we could fit in here. Maybe a little kind of farm over here of some sort. I'm not sure what kind. Looks like our chicken farm is still at it. We get a lot more feathers than we do chicken though. So hopefully that'll work itself out soon. So I will keep going over here. So far we have 45 honeycomb. And over here, after just putting it in, 7 bottles. So I will keep working on this and bring you back with further status updates. So for the rest of this episode, let's see if we can do some improvements here. I have some dark prismarine that I wanted to add in for a little bit of color, and I think it would go well here. If I can get it right. That seems to be working. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Let's see what it looks like before we continue, huh? I don't know about the top part. I like it up to about there at that first little cross beam, but after that, I'm not so sure I like it. I think I might want to relocate it somewhere else. Sorry about that sound. My dog's going crazy because my daughter's playing with a rabbit outside. So we'll do the other side and get it up to the reasonable area. Which goes pretty quick. And let's go there. And then come over here and see if we can take down the ones we don't like. There we go. Nope, we want one more. There. Okay, put these away for now and go check that out. How's that look? Yeah, I like that. I think we need another one outside of there and there so that it balances it a little bit and it doesn't look like it was just a crazy, strange idea. Which maybe it was, but I've been planning it for a while. I was going to use dark prismarine walls until I realized yesterday that those don't exist. So we'll go with the slabs, which I like the way they look. I think that it's just unbalanced at present and needs a little bit more. So I will work on getting some more of that, and we will come back. But anyway, this has been a great episode. Episode 22. Is that right? Yeah, episode 22. We worked with some chickens and some bees, and we built a little bit on the front here. So until next time, remember to do well and rock on.